Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday. Today's video is a review of the 2021 Spaces Planner. This is my third year to do a review for Spaces Planner, and I believe it is Spaces Planner's third year of being out there. I've gotten to know the creator and owner of Spaces Planner a little bit, Rachel. She is such an amazing woman. She is a really fun follow on Instagram. She always shares from the heart. So let's dive right in. This year, she has 3 different cover options. I got to choose the cover that I wanted, and it was a hard decision, you guys. Honestly, I just went with my first gut reaction because I didn't want to sit there and debate all the covers. I'm lucky in that a lot of the planner reviews that I do, I get to pick the cover. And so I can't spend that long debating every time. I do kind of try to think about which one would look good in pictures on Instagram, the cover wise. But this one, I just think I went with because I was needing to feel happy vibes. You know, it's during the pandemic. It's during heavy things are happening politically. I needed something light and happy. This one, I wrote down the cover names on my pen test page, I believe, is called Happy Day. So this option is called Happy Day. She also has Farmhouse and Nightfall Floral. And let me tell you, I just glancing at the quick picture she had put up when I got to choose early on, I thought the farmhouse was a black background, but come to find out it's like a dark navy. I think I might have gone for that one if I would have known that, but that's okay. I absolutely love the Happy Day. All of this is to say all of her cover options are really good this year, where I was drawn to each one for a different reason. And so it was hard. Her covers are carried over to the inside to your monthly kind of quote motivational page every month that is hooked onto your tabbed page for your monthly layout. So those colors and the design of your cover is carried over to every month in your planner. I really like that when you are choosing a cover, you are also choosing the inside of your planner. So it's not just the cover. The cover is something I don't see a lot in most planners that I use, honestly, since I don't shut mine and carry it in and out of the house every day. And most planners that I use are open and, folded back on themselves. And so I don't see the cover a lot. So I love that that unique design is carried over into every month and we can see it. Now, this is a unique size of a planner. I believe I wrote down the exact dimensions on the pen test page here. Let's take a look. Maybe I didn't. I'm glancing over it. Maybe I didn't. We're going to go ahead and measure it then. Her pages are 8.5 by 8.5. So they are square, 8.5 by 8.5. And if you do the cover, it's just a little bit bigger. It's about 9 inches and by a little under 9 inches here. That is interesting because, the pages it's hard from my angle here to see. I'm just making sure they're 8.5 by 8.5. So it's a unique size because kind of the standard planner size is 7 by 9. So this is a little bit bigger, but it's more like a square instead of a rectangle. Not that much bigger. It's just the dimensions are moved around to be a square versus a rectangle. This Happy cover, Happy Day, I think it's called. We'll check on the inside. If you can see, if you're looking at this cover, I just want you to see it's a really light gray and has kind of flecks in it to look like it has some dimension to it. I really like it. And then on the back, look how cute that is. The stripes and the same light gray flecks, and it just says Spaces Planner. I know that she works with an artist friend of hers to develop these covers and the insides. And I absolutely love them. I've been impressed every year, and they have gotten just better and better every year. And this is the first year, I believe, that she's had 3 choices. So as her company has grown, she's been able to offer more choices. And I just love that option. So let's jump in. You don't have a pocket in the front of your planner, but you do have a pocket in the back of your planner. It is a little pocket. It is not too strong, but it comes out pretty far. And I think you can hold a good amount of paper in there. And it is coated so that if you spill something on it, it hopefully won't spill. And so it can't rip that easily. But it is thin paper, but coated. I think it will hold up as long as you're not actually trying to rip into it. You have a nameplate page that you can put your information on. Then you have a little letter from Rachel. herself, the creator of Spaces Planner. And then you have kind of her intention with creating this planner. It is a very unique, different layout. If you haven't ever seen this, this planner is for the list maker, someone who maybe does not need a time blocking or appointment schedule, but they need room for a lot of lists every week to work off of. So first of all, you have a 2021 overview here on both pages, and you have lines below. So you can write in kind of your appointments or vacation for those months. And then you have a look ahead at 2022. And you can write ahead, of course, your appointments and pre-planning that. Now, this planner only comes in calendar year right now at this point. Spaces Planner is only in calendar year. So that's something to note. It's not like you're waiting for academic year launch for anything different or for academic year. This is her only launch for the year. And I've been told that I'm going to be given a discount code. So hopefully I will have that. So check down in the description box. I don't have that yet, but check down in the description box before you purchase to make sure that you are using that discount code. And also I have an affiliate link. And so if you purchase and you click through my link, that just gives me credit for your sale. That's how I get these different type of planners to review, showing the company that I bring them people. And I also make a small percentage off your sale, and that helps to keep my channel going. So I truly appreciate that. You just click through my link down below to get to the website. You don't have to do anything different, and the website does not look different. So thank you for supporting my channel in that way. Let's first of all go through and look at the basic weekly layout. I want you to be able to see the weekly layout, and then we'll look at the design on every month. As you can see, the design on every month is carried over to your monthly layout. It's a typical Sunday start. Your holidays are noted on your monthly layout. Your previous days from the month before are a very light gray. And if you had any going into the next month, they would be also, you have a lined note section here. And the boxes are generous rectangles because of the size of this planner. I feel like they are very generous rectangles. And like I mentioned, every month has a cover art to it, except not January. So January is sharing the 2022 overview, and you're going straight into your monthly layout. So February, your cover art, or your your monthly artwork and motivation quotes start in February. So and every month it's kind of a different design, but going with whatever planner you picked, it is going to go with those colors and that design theme. So that is January. Now here's your weekly layout where I filled in some lists for my week just to give you an idea of how it looks filled in and to give you an idea just how it looks with pen all over it. I also did my pen testing on this page. And this paper is 120 GSM, which equals 81 pound. So that is the exact same weight as ERIN CONDREN paper. But like I mentioned in every video, just because it is the same paper weight, it does not mean the paper feels the same. So it is not Mohawk printed in the same factory. At least it's not listed as Mohawk that I know of. It also does not have the tooth to it. So while it is a nice thick paper, it doesn't feel like ERIN CONDREN paper. It's a smooth paper, but not slick at all. But it does not have the tooth that ERIN CONDREN has to it. Let's look at how the pen test comes out, and then we'll go to a blank page to kind of look at the layout because it is so unique. You can see all these different boxes for lists. Some have pre-filled in titles to them, or the right word's not coming to me. And so some are pre-labeled boxes and some are for you to label. Like this one, I labeled channel. That would be my channel work for the week. I labeled Home Depot. I needed to go this week. Housework, personal, errands, health, relationships. So 5 boxes are pre-labeled for you and 7 boxes are blank. And they are all different sizes and configuration. So let's say you wanted to make this long one your grocery list for the week. That seems like it would work great. I just kind of thought to make this long box my habits for the week. If I wanted to do habit tracking, I could do it there. So errands, health, relationships, personal, and housework are the only ones that are pre-labeled. I personally would probably them all being blank because I feel like you could customize it more for your life because you might not need a whole box for errands every week or a whole box for health. But I know these that are pre-labeled are basic things that almost everyone needs a list for every week. Health, I think, could be a health check-in for you every week. Or you could use this as a habit tracker, this little box, listing your habits and checking them off. So that's just an idea for the health box. And of course, any blank boxes, you could just do journaling or gratitude, boxes you don't end up using for the week. I really think that this planner layout is genius and is really welcome in the planner world because there is not anything else like this out there that I have seen or reviewed. So there you go. My lists are here. Our pen test is here. And this is what your pen test looks like. When it's all written in there, you can see absolutely nothing coming through, showing through at all. Really nice 120 GSM 81-pound paper. Let's look at this layout on a blank page here, and I'm going to make sure that we are in screen. Good. I like how she labels week 2, so it's just her signature kind of thing she does, that you're in week 2 of the month. She tells you the date, January 4th through January 10th. And then you have your pre-labeled. I really like that the fonts that she has chosen to use and to use different fonts for the different boxes. Personal, housework, errands, health, relationships. And then you have these other 7 boxes that are not labeled at all. Of course, if you wanted to relabel these boxes, you could use stickers or washi tape and do that very easily. Now down here is where your schedule for the week is. Or you could use this for your meal plan for the week. If you didn't need a schedule for the week and you just liked to refer to the monthly layout for appointments and such, this could be your weekly meal plan also. But you could also put your appointments in here. Monday through Thursday is on the left. Friday through Sunday is on the right. They are all equal size boxes. And then you have a box for next week in case there's anything you need to remember or you want to write like upcoming appointments for next week to be just thinking about. And that is your weekly layout. That's your 2-page spread, week 3 of the month. And so she always labels that there. Now, when you get to the end of the month, this is so nice. There is more room for lists. So as if you didn't have enough room for lists every week, if you are someone who always needs more room for lists or notes, this might be the planner for you. So here at the end of the month, you have 4 boxes with labels, square boxes for different lists, different categories, whatever you want to use it for. You have 2 longer horizontal boxes with also labels at the top. That could also be for a date. So these could be journaling boxes if you didn't need them for any lists. And then you have a big notes page on the back. So every month you have these 4 boxes, these 2 horizontal, and this big notes page at the end, every single month. Let's go through and look at the monthly art here. You will never always be motivated. You must learn to be disciplined. And that's what February looks like. Let's go to March. Our days are happier when we give people a bit of our heart rather than a piece of our mind. Yes. And I love that artwork right there. And just the font on that. That is your March. April. What you do today is important because you are exchanging a day of your life for it. I really like the art and the quote combos in here and the colors. April, May. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. And this is kind of the same pattern that's on the back of the planner cover. May, June. It's not a happy people who are thankful. It's thankful people who are happy. Yes. And love that art. Once again, stellar artwork here. Love that June with that rainbow thrown in there. July. Let all that you do be done in love. 1 Corinthians 16:14. So I did not know that there was scripture in here. So that's good to note. I personally love that. But if you follow my channel, you probably already know that. And I understand, though, that some people may not love that. So it might only be 1 month. That's why I wanted to go through here and show you every month. July. August. Don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Yes. I am so impressed with every one of these artworks with the quotes. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Oh, I've never heard that quote from Helen Keller. I have never heard that before. October, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Yes. C.S. Lewis. Beautiful. October, November, I don't need to write that down. I'll remember. The other lies and other lies I tell myself. Well, with this list planner with spaces, you never have to worry about not having room to write down a list. November, December, although the world is full of suffering, it is also overcoming it. Helen Keller. Beautiful. December. So although the artwork is brought into every month, you have a blank slate every week. If you wanted to add Christmas washi, Christmas stickers, I'm just saying Christmas because we're in December and that's what I personally celebrate. But any month along the way, whatever you want to add, it is a blank slate on all your weekly layouts. If you notice the script on the tabs, I love that. It is so clean. They're all white tabs. They are reinforced. And the page that your monthly tab is on is a thicker cardstock-like paper. So you do not have to worry about your tabs holding up or the page holding up throughout the year. If you're doing a lot of flipping, it will hold up. Then you have a tabbed page that says Big Plans. I love that. Here is your Big Plans quote page, Interrupt Anxiety with Gratitude. And you have 6 of these layouts. So 6 2-page layouts. Your Big Plans layout has 2 vertical here, 2 horizontal, longer horizontal, and then a different configuration on the right side. But you have 6 of these where throughout the year, you could be mapping out, like let's say you're taking care of cleaning out different rooms in your house and you want to list a different room at the top of each box and then kind of what you need to do in that room or what you need to get rid of and donate. It could be for making homeschooling plans. It could be for something for holiday plans and hosting. So you have these Big Plans pages for whatever you need to use them for. And then you have a notes section with 6 2-page layouts in it that just says notes really tiny at the top, and they are all lined. And this is just for more notes. Even though you have those 3 big pages for lists and notes every month, you have been given a Big Plan section and a note section still. I love that. I love that you have plenty of pages for notes and plans, and you don't feel like you need to have another notebook with your planner. It would all be in here. So that is your Spaces planner. It is all on an O-ring that is appropriately sized for the planner, in my opinion. I love that. They are all on silver O-rings this year, if I remember correctly, every cover choice is. The O-ring functions perfectly. I have played with it off and on, open and shut it a lot to test it out for you. You can fold it back on itself, and it really makes just a good book to be able to carry around with a hardback cover. It feels comfortable in your hands because it's not too thick. You do have corner protectors that are also in the silver so that you will be protected if you're carrying it in your bag or something like that. I know that if you need a planner band to hold it together, Simplified bands would fit, ERIN CONDREN bands would fit, InkWELL press bands would fit. So it's very close to the exact size of those planners, and all the bands would work. All right, guys, that wraps up our walkthrough of the Spaces planner for 2021. If you're interested in this planner, make sure you click the link below to go to the Spaces planner website and check out the other cover choices, of which hopefully they will have lots of pictures of the inside monthly pages on their site too, so you can see what those look like in the other cover choices. I would love to hear your thoughts down below since this planner is so different. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if you've tried it out, because I know a lot of you who follow me have tried it out this year when they went on big time sale. And I heard from lots of you that tried it out. So I'd love to hear how you're liking it. Share with us down in the comments so we can all read and learn from each other. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Happy planning, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.